NJ, where you at?
What's going on YouTube? It's your boy JR bringing you guys another Modern Warfare video. In today's video we are going to be going over the best no recoil settings in Modern Warfare. So as you guys can see on screen right now, these are my stats pretty much from Modern Warfare, and this is pretty much from playing sweats all the time, and I still have a pretty solid stat line here as you guys can see on screen right now. So we're going to be showing you guys my secrets and my tips and tricks on how you guys can improve your stat line on Modern Warfare. Alright guys, so here are my secrets and my tips and tricks. Since I get asked a lot on stream what my settings are, we're going to start off right here on button layout preset. I play on stick and move flipped. I do have a SCUF controller, but I like playing on stick and move and using my back bumpers, or my back paddles I should say, to slide around and to punch or change weapons. So definitely going to be using stick and move flipped on here. And if you guys don't know what flip means, it pretty much makes it so that you're aiming and shooting with L1 and R1. The reason I do this is because if you guys do not have trigger stops in the back of your controller, you guys will notice a significant difference in the time it takes to actually aim down sights and to shoot if you were using the L2 and R2 instead of the L1 and R1, guys. So the very next item we'll be going over is my dead zone. I leave that at 0.05. If you guys are going to adjust this, I'd go in increments of 0.02 every time, either up or down. But if you guys don't have any stick drift in your controller, definitely keep it at 0.05. The next thing we're going to be going over here, guys, is also my sensitivity. I get S all the time. I play on 7.7 or 8.8, and then my ADS multiplayer for low zoom sensitivity is going to be a 0.65, guys. All right, so we got the aim response curve type. I've left this on standard. This is what I feel most comfortable with, but I know a lot of people like to use linear. I believe linear, if I remember right, it has more like a vertical aim assist on it. So if you guys have problems trying to lock onto a target, linear definitely might help out for that, but I prefer standard. I've never really ran anything else on Modern Warfare, so I'm just going to keep it on standard for you guys. There's no secret to that. Obviously my aim assist is just the regular aim assist. Right, so this is another setting that's kind of like a little thing that I like and I prefer, and it's a little secret to me, is I actually have the controller vibration disabled. The reason I have this disabled is because if you have controller vibration on, it does kind of throw your aim off. At least that's what it feels like to me. I like it being disabled, and if you guys do have it enabled and want to try disabled, I will tell you right now, there is a little bit of getting used to it because you're not going to feel your shots hit, obviously. So definitely gonna have a little bit of a learning curve here, but it's definitely worth it, trust me. All right guys, so moving on, we got aim assist here, and we're gonna leave this on standard. So I know focusing, I believe it was focusing that had the had that little glitch where it was like super strong there for a while. The reason I don't run that though is because it feels like there's a bubble around the enemy, and I don't like the way that feels. I definitely left this on standard. I would not recommend putting it on disabled, because if you put it on disabled, you're not gonna have any extra help unless you're a mouse and keyboard player. Of course, you're already used to that. But I would definitely leave this on standard. I've never played around with precision. I know it has a strong aim slowdown that only kicks in when aiming closer to the target. That's for accurate players. So that's gonna pretty much mean that you're gonna have little to no aim assist. So it's not gonna have much drag to it until you're like right onto the player. So I would definitely leave this on standard unless you're a super accurate player and you love to snap onto your targets one by one. All right, so if you guys are playing controller on PC, this is super important, guys. If you have scale aim assist with FOV disabled, enable it right now. So what this pretty much does is with your FOV, if you have a higher FOV, obviously things are going to be appearing farther away. So if you have this disabled, it's not going to actually redo your aim assist for that distance. It's actually going to keep it how it was if you are on regular FOV. So you're going to definitely want to turn this around because it's going to increase your aim assist on those far away targets. Definitely have this on if you're a controller on PC player. Trust me guys, it makes a world of a difference. Alright, so this is another little tip here. So if you guys are Warzone players, definitely run contextual tap. But now if you're playing multiplayer, you're going to want to swap that over to tap to reload. With contextual tap, you're bound to pick up weapons on the ground on multiplayer, which you come across way more often, and it's super annoying. You could be on a nuke streak and all of a sudden you're picking up a weapon instead of reloading. So on multiplayer, have it on tap to reload, and then on Warzone, have it to contextual tap. For the movement, guys, especially if you guys are major slide canceling fans, definitely going to want to have tap on. So instead of holding it, you're going to tap it. If you're a slide canceling person, or if you guys want to do slide canceling, if you guys don't know how yet, just tap it twice when you're sliding, so it cancels your slide, and it will actually ruin the enemy's aim assist. It will, you can camera people so bad with this. This is huge, guys. So definitely change this to tap. And if you guys have been playing on hold, you guys have been doing it all wrong. And you guys will definitely have to get used to it, but trust me, guys, it's another world of a difference here. So here's another setting that a lot of players don't realize, but is super beneficial to the point where it was actually GA'd in the CDL league, and that's going to be your automatic tactical sprint. So first of all, the most important thing about this thing is it's literally going to extend your controller's lifetime. And the reason for that is because you guys know Modern Warfare is super rough on controllers. With automatic tactical sprint, you're not having to double tap every time you run. And then the other reason why this is huge and why it was banned in CDL is just because it helps with movement like so much. Like it's impossible for me to explain to you how much this thing actually helps with movement. It makes slide canceling that much better. It just makes getting from point A to point B that much better. And just anything you try to do, automatic tactical sprint is the way. Trust me, guys. You guys definitely want to run this setting. Okay, so I'm going to show you a few other little tips and tricks, especially if you're on PC. And that's going to be the field of view. Right here's my field of view. I have it set at 103. If you go to advanced, you're going to have ADS field of view as affected. You do not want the independent. Definitely change it to affected. It's going to help a lot with your aiming down sights. It's going to make the game feel so much better if you're on controller and playing on PC. So make sure that's unaffected, guys. Switch it over right now if you guys haven't done it. You're going to notice a night and day difference, trust me. And then over here, we got some other stuff. The brightness, that's all preference, obviously. And then like your heads-up display and whatnot, it's all preference. But then we're going to come down here to your mini-map. I've actually been in a lot of streams, like newer streamers that don't really play Modern Warfare all that much, and they have the circular mini-map. Trust me, you're going to want to go to the square. The square mini-map covers more of the map, and it's so much better, especially if you look at your mini-map a lot in multiplayer with a UAV. The square mini-map is the way to go. They added this in about halfway through the Modern Warfare lifespan. Definitely change to this now if you guys haven't done so yet. Alright guys, so that's pretty much all I have to really go over for your controller settings on PC or PlayStation or Xbox. And I hope you guys do enjoy this video. If you guys do enjoy the video, smash that like button right now. And if you guys are new to the channel, make sure you guys subscribe and turn notifications on to the channel as well. Anyways guys, I hope you guys do improve on your gameplay, and I'm out. Deuces.